Good afternoon, KELOLAND. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. We are looking at cold temperatures as we go into the overnight hours. Our current readings are in the teens and 20s. We've had some sunshine, periods of cloud cover, and along with it, an isolated snow shower or flurry from time to time. You see temperatures tonight will eventually fall to the single digits and teens. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up as we begin first at 4.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group. KELOLAND News first at 4.
Coming up, a Sioux Falls truck stop employee is taken to the hospital after an armed robbery. We'll tell you what we know.
Plus, the deal that could bring wide-ranging police reform to Minnesota's largest city.
And we have international reaction to the deadly truck attack in New Orleans. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. Sioux Falls police are investigating an armed robbery that sent a truck stop employee to the hospital.
At 4:20 this morning, two men in black hooded sweatshirts attempted to steal alcohol from the Cubby's convenience store on West 12th Street. Police say the employee stopped them at the door.
One of the suspects used a knife and stabbed the victim in the abdomen and the stomach area. They left after that. The victim was taken to the hospital later with non-life-threatening injuries.
Police are hoping surveillance video will help them track down the thieves.
Well, Sioux Falls police say that the traffic officers are not taking a break even though New Year's Eve is over. Officers stopped and arrested a driver around 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Authorities say the driver was 5 times over the legal limit.
A California man named Happy is in the Cottonwood County Jail in Minnesota, facing pending charges which include murder after a New Year's Eve stabbing, one man dead. Happy, which the sheriff's office explained is his full legal name, was treated for his injuries before being taken to the jail. The stabbing happened at the Fat Pheasant Pub in Windham just before midnight on New Year's Eve. You can get a closer look at the pending charges at a KELOLAND.com original by Jacob Newton online right now.
Let's get a check of the weather now. Not much to talk about today.
No, I see you and I are feeling a little blue about the weather today.
Yeah, do you have anything to brighten our spirits, Scott?
Me? No. You're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah, you're feeling a little blue as well.
Man, it's about 80% of the time I think I have something blue on.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and show you what we had for high temperatures today. We made it to the teens and 20s, near 30 in Sioux Falls at 29. We hit 30 in Yankton, 22 in Huron, 21 Aberdeen, 24 in Pierre, made it to 23 in Rapid City, 25 in Phillip and in Valentine. We do have mostly cloudy skies overhead, and we've had a couple of scattered flurries and light snow showers from time to time, not only in Sioux Falls, but across other areas of KELOLAND. We'll hold on to this cloud cover as we go through the overnight. We'll fall to 8 degrees. Light northwest wind is in the forecast. Tomorrow, sunshine returns, but it will be a cold day. High of only 17, northwest winds of 5 to 15 miles per hour. You see high pressure continues to sink across the area. But as I mentioned, yeah, we had a couple of flurries or light snow showers. Some of those may still hold as we do go into the late afternoon or early evening hours. Currently 22 degrees in Mitchell. We have 21 in Huron, 19 in Pierre, 22 degrees Rapid City, 23 in Winter. And our winds are from the north and northwest at around 10 to 20 miles per hour. As we go through this evening, those winds will die down. Temperatures tonight will fall to the single digits and teens. We'll go with that slow decrease in cloud cover, and then tomorrow we'll have our sunshine return, but temperatures will be cold. Numbers only in the teens for highs to cover central and eastern KELOLAND. We'll have thicker cloud cover in western South Dakota, and Rapid City will have a high temperature of 22. And then we're talking snow for this weekend. I'll have more details on your KELOLAND live Doppler forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. The merger between Sanford Health and Marshfield Clinic Health System is complete. Marshfield will continue to serve communities in Wisconsin and Michigan. Both organizations' health plans will also continue to operate. An integration process is underway. Patients will not see an immediate change to care.
Minnesota's largest city has reached a tentative deal with the Justice Department that could bring wide-ranging police reforms in the new year. In a blistering report, federal investigators found that the police department uses excessive force, discriminates against Black and Native American citizens, and violates free speech rights. Reg Chapman, with our CBS affiliate in Minneapolis, spoke with a community leader who's been calling for change for decades.
The Unity and Community Mediation team has been on the front lines of police reform.
We were the first ones from the community that contacted the DOJ 20 years ago. And then after George Floyd was murdered, we were the ones, Unity Community Stand were the ones who contacted them the next day to ask them to come back into the city.
This 2023 Department of Justice report found Minneapolis police uses excessive force, including unjustified deadly force, and unlawfully discriminates against Black and Native American people. Reverend Ian Bethel says it was validation.
Now the DOJ is now saying that we are coming with something solid for you to consider and for the city council to vote on, and for the chief to be on board with it, for the mayor to be on board with it.
Bethel says his group has a written agreement giving them a seat at the table during Monday's closed-door meeting with the mayor, city council, and police.
When the DOJ comes with theirs, we will look at the consent decree from the state, the memorandum of understanding, and what the DOJ brings, and we will sit down and we will look at all three of them and merge together what's best for the interests of our community.
O'Hara spoke directly to his rank-and-file officers about what next week could bring.
When we focus on the right priorities, supporting one another, engaging with our community, and remaining committed to our shared values, we can and we will navigate this process successfully and emerge stronger.
Reg Chapman, WCCO News.
The Minneapolis Police Department is already required to make changes under a separate court-supervised deal with the state. That agreement limits when officers can use force and bans certain stops and searches.